Okay. um Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. And basically, I will be disabling the 3D TV setting on my Xbox 360. Now, this should not really take long, since barely anyone these days does use Xbox 360. But I'm only using an Xbox 360 because that's all I have. I don't really have any other Xbox. Well, guys, if you think of it though, Xbox 360 basically is a PC because it's like it uses PC parts, but it's, obviously it's Microsoft. So if it's old like Microsoft technology, it's gonna be basically a PC, but disguised as like a console. So basically, the motherboard, probably not this. Well, I mean, most PCs at the time did really use ball grid away, but that's just what this uses. I just got its own disk drive as well, light on drive. And it's got for some reason it's using a laptop hard drive. Now I can put an SSD in there, so I might do that. I don't know. What's it called? Yeah. The other thing that really gives it away that this is basically a PC is the fans in the background, the case fans, because they're literally just like a PC, literally. So this is basically a PC. This is using like Windows 8, let's say. Yeah, it's like Windows 8. It looks more like Windows 8 or Windows 10. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look as modern as Windows 10, so I'd say yeah, this is definitely Windows 8 currently, and the NXT dashboard would be like Windows 7 or Windows Vista, something like that. But yeah, this is definitely Windows 8 style. So let me turn on my controller. It's gonna connect. For some reason the console does that, I don't know why. But basically I'm gonna be disabling the 3D TV settings. So this is how you do it, guys. So you gotta go all the way to system, console, display, go to go to 3D TV. Currently is enabled, but the only thing is, my TV I'm pretty sure doesn't have the 3D setting. I used to have the Toshiba TV. If you guys were like an OG subscriber to my channel, you guys will know that I used to have a Toshiba TV. And basically in the Toshiba TV, I don't know if I showed you guys, but basically that TV had a 3D setting. Because it was an LCD TV, and obviously I upgraded to LED, so but that was ages ago. Anyways though, so we're gonna go ahead and disable it. So here we go. Now it's gonna say it needs to restart to use new. Now it's gonna say new, but if you just click no, it's just gonna go back to that. Now it's gonna stay enabled. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had a really bad nose block. This cold is horrible. But anyways, so you go down to disable, and if you just click no, it's gonna default back to enable. So if you go down to disable, and then if you click yeah, click yeah, and it's gonna do its own restart. Look at this, look at that. The controller for some reason does disconnect, but if I quickly turn it on again, gonna boot back up to the latest dashboard. We're currently on the Metro dashboard, I think it is. I really do want to get the NXT dashboard, but there we go, it's connected. It's funny how the Xbox thinks it's horizontal. Here we are. So we go. What the hell? Huh. Something looked different there. I don't know what it was though. Anyways, let's go to system. And then, I don't know why, but things look a bit more HD now. I don't know why that is. Display, let's see the TV 3D settings. TV 3D, I mean 3D TV. There we go, and now it's disabled. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, I did enter my TV size as well, so I had to manually enter that. Because the TV's not programmed to actually tell the size of the TV. So basically what I did was I entered it in myself, because I know how much inches the TV is, because I bought the TV myself, so I know. But you can click detect size, but that's not really what's the chances of the TV actually telling the Xbox what's the sizes. I mean, maybe some TVs, but not all TVs do that. But yeah, definitely if you know what inch your TV is, just enter it in manually, and then the Xbox will just detect it and shit. So, we do have display discovery as well. Make sure this is disabled, because last year I turned off my. Well, it wasn't. Well, I mean, it was last year, but it was like several months ago, last year. So yeah, going back to last year, several months ago, going back to last year, I disabled the HDMI EDID setting on my TV. So if I quickly show you guys, look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna keep my stuff connected. So look, if I go on the TV settings itself, let me go to TV settings. What am I doing? Oops, didn't mean to switch signal. No, what the hell is this? Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, let me just. Okay, we're back on the Xbox, but I was trying to enter the menu. No, it's not. Hold on, how do I go back? Okay, if I go down to option, look at this, guys. This is off. If you go to HDMI CEC, this is off, and HDMI ARC is off. That's pretty much it though. So yeah, I mean the HDMI CEC option is off. That kind of counts as HDMI EDID as well. Now, the only reason why you would probably need HDMI EDID is because the console talks through the HDMI to the TV, and the TV talks back. So they both communicate, which I like, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really prefer it, because I'd manually switch the signal. I'm not lazy to the point where I need HDMI EDID to actually the console talking to the TV all constantly, and that's just gonna worn out the wire itself as well, and that's also gonna the CPU is gonna get fairly hot as well. So I would just say, if your TV doesn't have the EDID setting on, then I'll say just turn it off, because you don't really need it. Also, EDID is only used for 4K TVs, nothing less than 4K. So if your TV is 1080p like this one, or 1920 by 1080 full HD or FHD, basically you need to turn off the HDMI EDID option, because you don't really need it. So that's my personal recommendations. So go back, and screensaver's on, because sometimes I do get idle on here, so does kind of make sense. What else do we have? HDMI color space. Now I have it on like this, because if I put it to RGB, there's gonna be more gamma, and there's gonna be things are just gonna be look like not washed out, but how do I say it? It's like things are gonna look very what's the word? Ghosted. And basically what this does, this setting here takes away the ghosting completely, to the point where the TV literally, if it's a LED TV like mine, to the point where the TV is gonna look like a literal OLED. Not even joking, literally. If you view it from any angle, even on the top, it's literally gonna look like an OLED, even though it's not. So basically, this is kind of a higher color format. Because RGB it's not that, like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of less colors, but I'll go for this one. This is the most you can do. If your HDMI is fairly old, I wouldn't quite recommend this, but I would just go for the one on the bottom, this one here. Just because if you have a very old HDMI, I don't want you to stress it out too much, because then it's not going to be able to get the correct picture. So I would just say, if your HDMI is working perfectly fine, it's not that old, it's fairly new, you just recently bought it, then obviously go for the max option. Or if you don't really want to make your TV look like an OLED, because I don't know. I mean, who doesn't like OLED? OLED is amazing. So obviously, you know me, I love OLED technology. I like OLED and QLED because I've just seen how good they perform. So basically, just go back. So let me just check it again. Okay. So so display discovery off, screensaver on, 3D TV disabled, unless your TV supports the 3D setting. But don't worry though. I thought a few minutes ago that if I disable this, why the hell am I running 0 frames? Hold on, something's not right. Basically, that TV has a 3D setting, but if you just click. It's on this drive as well, light on drive, and it's got for some reason it's using a laptop hard drive. Now I can put an SSD in there, so I might do that. I don't know. Basically, it's gonna do its own restart. Look at this. Look at that. The controller for some reason does disconnect. If I quickly turn it on again, it's gonna boot back up to the latest dashboard. We're currently on the Metro dashboard, I think it is. I really do want to get the NXT dashboard, but there we go, it's connected. It's gonna look very what's the word? HDMI. I don't want you to stress it out. Thought a few minutes ago that if I disabled it, that's honestly, that's I don't know what to say about that. Okay, anyways, I honestly don't know what the hell to say about that. Yeah, seriously, man, I honestly, I don't know what the hell to do. Wow, I hate it when the stream does that. Okay, I'm gonna just keep that phone there just in case. So, as I was saying, right, before I didn't even realize I was running 0 frames and 67 kilobits. That's what it normally does. Basically, this setting here, I thought if I disable this, I'm gonna not be able to play any games anymore, because games, if you think of it, they basically are 3D, but if you have a 3D converter, then you can make this work. If your TV does not support 3D, but you have a 3D converter, go ahead, do this, like enable it. But if you don't have it, then I would say keep this disabled for now. It's kind of crazy how PS3 and PS4 didn't have the setting, but Xbox does. Like, what? Wow, that's just crazy though. That's just crazy how every PlayStation didn't even have the 3D setting in them, but they had all the other settings, but they did not have the 3D setting. Which is just crazy, man. Because, like, wow, Sony just doesn't pay enough attention. Wow. But anyways, also the reference level have this as standard as well. This is my personal recommendations, and HDTV settings just have it as 1080p. Now, if you disable display discovery, you can bring all these other options down there, and this could basically be like so 1360 by 768. That's basically like a laptop screen. But obviously mine is 1366 by 768. So you have all these. You've even got 1440 as well, which is great. It's basically kind of 4K. I think you've got 21. Probably not. Well, I mean, maybe. You do have 1680 by 1050, but I don't know what that's really gonna be like. But yeah, you basically have all the PC stuff here that you can just do, which I really like. It's really amazing. So now I'm gonna give my Xbox like a nice restart. So 3, 2, 1. You can probably hear the light on drive and the fans, the case fans. It does have a bit of screen tear, but that's just the old Nvidia drivers in there. But yeah, what's it called? It's automatic console Nvidia drivers. You can't really adjust anything by yourself in the drivers. They don't have any driver software that you can do that. They're just drivers that just work, But yeah, I mean, Nvidia drivers for Xbox 360 definitely. What's it called? I know Xbox from the start used Nvidia. I know the original Xbox used Intel for the CPU, which is crazy. And I think in Xbox 360 they used their own CPU. Microsoft used their own CPU. They still used Nvidia graphics, but they just use their own CPU. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and now launch the game. See where this goes now. Hopefully it loads all quickly now. Look at that, even the Xbox now has the LED over there now. Oh, what? Maybe I was wrong. Oh, wait. I'm not even doing anything, it's doing that by itself. That's kind of crazy. Skip all the cutscenes. Anyways, let's go ahead and launch the game. I am still thinking to get a wired controller just because I hate dealing with batteries, because when my Xbox 360 controller dies midway through just driving, well, some games it does pause the game and it does say the controller's been disconnected. Some games just still continue, and then your character gets beat up by the CPU, or you fail the mission somehow. So all just because the controller batteries die, honestly. But yeah, so honestly, I would just say just use a wired Xbox 360 controller, because I do know Microsoft has released, like the official Microsoft company has released controllers that are wired, so you don't have to deal with batteries. But obviously, wireless. Yeah, I know wireless technology is cool and all, but just think about the performance, because honestly, the performance is what matters here. For some reason, the Xbox 360 LEDs. If I move my controller this way, I think it is. Oh wait, did it just change? I wasn't even looking at the phone screen. I think I was. I don't know. Well, nothing's happening. Normally the LED does change over there. I don't know why that happened though. I even cleaned out the connectors for that board and it's still doing that. Oh, there we go. The disc is fully stopped. So now I can just hear the fans itself. What's it called though? Those fans don't only just be like a cooling fan. They also kind of act as a case fan as well, which I guess it's pretty good though. But it's a bit, I don't know. The way the console's been designed, yeah. So But yeah, one day I would like to actually boot Windows 10 on Xbox 360 because I've seen a few videos. I've seen like 1-2 videos of it. It does look very good. Now, obviously, you can make this into a Windows PC if you just know how to do it. So there is a thing in the Xbox called NAND, and that's where you have to flash. In order to get the NXT dashboard back on this, you have to do the same thing. In order to get Windows on this, you have to do the same thing as well. But that would obviously include soldering as well. Now, my job at soldering, not the best, but I can still do it. But for something like an Xbox 360, which is like fairly old now, I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know. I just want to I don't really want to touch the solder on there. But if I have to, I have to. So that's the only way that I can get back the official NXT dash. But I want to get a signed version. You know what I mean? You know, like how you can get a signed version of iOS 9 back. That's what I want to do for this Xbox. I want to get NXT dashboard. But there was a way, without even taking apart the console, you can actually go in the system settings and do, I think it was L1 R1 square, L1 R1 square, and then a little menu comes up saying, do you want to delete the recent software update? And then I did that. I did that a few times in one day, and it didn't even work for me. I did not go back to the NXT dashboard, which was very disappointing for me, because honestly, I like it when I'm, you know, I want to get my hands on NXT dashboard. But yeah. Yeah. So, my Xbox 360 fan's going a little bit higher speed. But yeah, this is basically a PC, disguised as a console. Not much to it, but you know. But yeah, definitely though, I would like to get this to the NXT dashboard, because just the way it's designed, look at that, it's made for the NXT dashboard. It's not really made for the Windows 8 style thing. What's the thing called? Metro dashboard. It's not really designed for that, is it? So I would just say I would just say just go back to the NXT dashboard. If some of it was still left in the NAND, then obviously do it. But if no trace of the NXT dashboard is left, not even a single byte or kilobyte of the NXT dashboard is left in the NAND, then I can do something about it. I'll have to flash the NAND then. But I don't know. I mean, I really want to get this thing to the NXT dashboard. I just want to play games off of it and stuff. And I want everything to work perfectly fine. Now, I use this console offline anyway, so I don't really have it connected to the internet all the time. I only do that when I need to. When I need to, let's say, update the Xbox or launch YouTube or the web. That's all I connect the LAN cable for. But now it's just, you know, it's not much of a point really. But yeah, I can kind of tell that the thermal paste is going, because if you take a listen at the case fans, they're just going higher and higher speed, which does tell me the thermal paste is going. And I know how to take apart an Xbox 360, because I've did it I've only did it like once, but I think I did it twice or 3 times, something like that. But yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys, honestly. The first time when I took this Xbox 360 apart, there was a load of dust in the fans. It wasn't like the dust fluff, but it was like the dust that just kind of hardens on the fans itself. Then there was a tiny bit of dust fluff on the CPU heatsink. On the GPU heatsink, the GPU heatsink was fairly clean anyway. That doesn't really need much of a clean. But the more cooling you have, the better. Because it's good to have your components decide cooling. But if you live in a very hot condition, so I would definitely recommend, if you don't want to touch your Xbox 360, like if you don't want to open it up and clean it, then I would say go to the actual console system settings and just lower the video settings, disable a lot of stuff. It's not going to look the best on the TV, but it's gonna be good for the performance of the console. So, because obviously it's processing way less things. So, but yeah, since I got a widescreen TV, I like to run this thing in a widescreen format. So that's why. And also, I just the performance, I guess, is a little bit more better. I don't really feel much of a change though. But the 3D setting has definitely been disabled now. I'm driving with one hand, by the way. You're probably wondering, this is not a video I'm playing. This is the actual game I'm playing. I can't change gear though. I have to change that with my wrist. Not my wrist, with my hand. How do I goddamn pull the brakes? Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. Whoa. Okay. I can't even steer properly just with one hand. What's it called? I was playing GTA yesterday, and oh my god, man! I just kept steering like crazy. Well, I wasn't steering crazy. I was steering like I can with two of my hands, but oh my god, man! I'm driving so fast right now. But yeah, I want to know if you guys could drive one-handed. Oh my god! So, oh shit. Okay. And just proof that I was driving with because I was holding the phone with one hand, driving with the other. So let me show you guys how it's done. So basically, oops, wrong button. Hold on. This is crazy shit. Okay guys, for some reason I was running 0 frames again. I don't know if you guys saw. But basically my thing, what's it called? What's the thing? I was showing you guys me driving with just one hand, and I wasn't focusing properly, so then I crashed. I'm still driving with one hand, so I don't know how to really show it properly because I'm holding the phone with one hand, I'm driving with one hand, then I'm talking. I'm kind of quad tasking, but if you think of it, I'm kind of quad tasking right now, or triple tasking. Fucking hell, man! Look at this shit. Ah, shit. Okay, I look off the screen for only 1 second to look on the phone screen, and I already start crashing. So let me just fix that shit. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's not that hard, to be honest. Driving with one hand, it's not as hard as you guys think it is. Shit. Holy shit, this is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you see, it always happens. I look off the screen for 1 second, and to look at my phone, it's not running 0 frames and shit. And I lose focus completely, easily, very easily. So, but yeah, playing games one-handed, I don't know how that's really like. I mean, I know how that's like, but I don't really know how to explain it. So it's all that the RAM can remember, hey? Shit. I have to kind of... And you know what's like the hardest thing as well? For like driving with one hand? No. Oh my god. I didn't mean to fucking reverse. I was trying to pull the handbrake. Right, basically, I'm driving with fucking manual gear, so it's even harder. It's like the hardest like thing. Well, not really the hardest. If I enable the clutch as well, that'll be even more harder. So I'm currently playing hard, but if I if I enable the clutch as well, that'll be the hardest mode. It's the hardest mode. Make it easy. Just put the driving settings on automatic, and then disable the clutch, and then that'll be like easy stuff, you know. Because obviously in GTA it's really easy because not just the design of the controller, but also because fucking hell, man, I can't even steer properly just because of the fucking design of the controller. But anyways, yeah, the reason it's so easy to drive in GTA one-handed is because the car is automatic gear. That's why it's so easy to drive one-handed. Pretty much, guys. Anyways, trying to fucking pull the brakes. What the heck is that? Ah, nothing. Anyways. Okay, loads pretty quickly, but obviously this is on a mechanical hard drive. If I run this game off an SSD, then oh my god, it would be really quick. But yeah, pretty much. You know, I'm not trying to. Just gotta start spinning the game. Yep, there you go. Now, I'm gonna give my Xbox another restart. So. Okay. So yeah, basically the fans have to spin a little bit less than they did before. That's just because I'm trying to make it more power efficient. So disabling the 3D TV setting does make it more power efficient. So I would say definitely do it, because you know it brings more power efficiency to the console, and it also it brings more stability as well. So it also brings it makes it more you also bring a bit more performance to it as well. So I like how Xbox does have the option for 3D TV. I wonder if Windows have the option, because I've never seen Windows have that option before. I have to see back on my desktop. I'm still waiting for the new power supply though. So yeah, I don't know when that's coming. Anyways, yeah, so pretty much I can now turn off the Xbox. And it does turn off pretty quickly. You do not see any green screen. It does sometimes when it flashes green for like a split second when the console turns off. I don't know why. But it doesn't do that anymore, because that's just because of the NVIDIA drivers. Now, obviously, I kind of this morning I did clean the connectors of the power supply. Well, not the power supply, but the UK plug. You know, the wire that's coming out of the plug. And it's like the three pin connector thing. I cleaned that, plugged it into the power supply, and then obviously that's how you get stable power. So pretty much now, this thing, I just bring a bit more performance to my console, so that's really good. But if I turn it on one more time, I'll see how it does now. I'll kind of time it now. Ready? Oh, okay, that was not supposed to happen. I don't know why that happened. There we are. But I think if you run this, if you run an SSD off this thing, it's gonna run perfect, literally. It's going to be really responsive as well. So, I mean, it does kind of do it, but it didn't do it as much as it did before. So that's still something on the good side, isn't it? So pretty much, guys, this Xbox 360, I just made it a better kind of gaming device. So I can just now put back the controller. Oh, I almost knocked over my little box. This thing here. That thing right there, I almost knocked that over. I literally did this to it, and it almost knocked over. And that would have been horrible though if it actually did. So, what can I do now? I think I might go on the PlayStation 4. No, hold on. Turn off the power supply for the Xbox and turn on the PlayStation 4. You guys take a look at how many seconds it takes for the power supply to turn off. If you guys can see the LED or not, I don't know if you guys can. Okay, ready? I don't know if the phone saw that. I'm hoping it did. But, yeah. Oh, God. See, guys, honestly, this cold is horrible. I hate this cold. Right, let's get the DualShock 4. What the hell? What is that thing? Why is that parked right in front of my house? Okay. It's quite unusual. Alright. Now you guys know what sounds this thing makes when it's on boot. See, we're getting a nice smooth signal here. Yeah, I've looked everywhere in the system settings and I cannot find the 3D TV settings. I just can't find it. So, you know, yeah, if I do run 0 frames, that's probably because my DNS is kind of failing. Well, not completely, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I try to go on the most responsive DNS. It does work very good though, but it does fail a few times. Not as much as Jamie's DNS is failing. But like recently, yeah, his PS5 kept turning off because it kept overheating. I think that's kind of a way, like I think that's kind of overheat protection. That's probably what it is. But anyways, we can probably I don't know what the hell to do. Why did I go on here? What can I do? I could. What the hell can I do? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna launch this game here. Alright. Added to downloads. What? That's not very good. Why is it as soon as I launch the game it says added to downloads? Well, that's not very good. I don't know why it's not. There we go. It just took ages to thing. So now I've got to wait for this game to fully update. So, yeah. While I wait for that to update, I'm just gonna probably... I don't know, if I play GE, I don't think I'm really gonna be able to spin the wheel. I'll probably just watch some YouTube. Because that's just what I do anyways. I just watch YouTube. But wow, it's crazy though. But anyways, I try to go on like the most responsive DNS that's in my area. It does work, but it's not up to date, if you know what I mean. So it's not like, how do I say? It's not like up to date. Like, I don't really know how to say it, but like, you know. But wow. What is that thumbnail though? Look at that thumbnail. Let's see if I can click on it. That's just funny. It's literally like a live stream, guys. But this DNS is pretty good though. So I'm gonna hook up my PC to the internet again. Well, not really gonna hook it up, but I'm gonna show you guys basically the fastest DNS in my area. I don't know. It might be the world's most fastest DNS. It could just be. But what am I gonna click on the fucking screen? Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna quickly just see if there's anything new. No and no. Okay. What about this guy? I don't know, a little bit. This guy here. Anyways, alright. Okay. There is nothing much new for some reason. Yeah, nothing much new. Alright. You can probably hear my hard drive, but alright. Anyways, yeah. God. So, look at the thumbnail again, though. Look at that. Look at that thumbnail, though. That's just funny. Can I zoom in? Look at that thumbnail. That's just funny. Anyways, so if you guys have enjoyed today's live stream, you know what to do. See now, 27 minutes left. Okay, pretty much now. If you have enjoyed today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know when the next live stream might be. It might be probably in a few hours, depending on when I get them. As soon as I get the new power supply, I'm just gonna go live, because I wanna show you guys this PC spin back to life. So yeah, if you have enjoyed today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.